Just give me a few minutes. Got to get all the setups here. Hey, what's up? I'm back. I am back. That is right. DJ, Hawkey, Devin, what's up? I think I got to do a couple more things. I think this time I got everything. Usually I'm really bad about. Got one more little thing to do. We'll give some people some time to get in here. Yeah, I've been gone for a week. It was awesome though. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun. So, someday if I ever get rich, I'm gonna live down there. It is the greatest state ever. Florida is the greatest state ever. But yeah, let me do one last thing and we'll get started. Yeah, I've been on a plane all day, but I finally got home. Let me see. How are you all doing? Yeah, it was great. It was excellent. And I even went to a theater that was really cool. Hey, CM Punk fan. Yeah, I even went to a theater that was super cool. It's like, why do we not do this? But I'll get into it in a minute. I got to do one little thing here that I always do. Just helps promote this. What music video did you regret? Okay. Just gotta do one little thing here. Hate doing all these. And all my stuff's screwed up. Like, I'm all, like, for some reason, I'm logged off of certain sites and not logged in others. And it's just really bizarre. Yes, yes, absolutely listen to Marilyn. Marilyn's amazing. Let me just write this out. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Oh, you looked up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful, DJ. His music videos are pretty bad. Especially if you're religious. They're pretty bad. It depends on which one. And then there's certain ones that have a lot of other stuff in them. So you got to be careful. What video did you watch? I may know it. Okay, I'm ready. So what do we want to start off with tonight? And I'm gonna talk about my trip and tell you how much fun I had, because I needed it. I haven't had a vacation since 2024, and I don't think I've been to Florida since 2023. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I listened to Ramenstein. Ramenstein's pretty awesome. Yeah, I wonder which video you watched. 8-man? Okay. Catwalk. And I haven't had time to do anything on here. So, it's the same people we had last time, unfortunately. And I will do the random one eventually, but I'm just waiting on it. But you're probably going to see it sometime this week. The random one's going to be crazy. Yeah, I'm going to get back to work, of course, across the board, not just this, in general. Do I listen to Paramore? I like one of their songs. That's it. The one where he's talking, oh, that one's not that bad. That's nothing. Are you kidding me? That is nothing. Yeah, if you can't handle that one, I suggest you don't watch anything else, because that's probably the most tamest of his videos. Oh, yeah, that's one of his best songs. It's better than their version, that's for sure. Except for it doesn't sound like a sweet dream. It sounds like a nightmare. No, like, I'd have to look into his music and see which ones you shouldn't watch. But go ahead and pick. We got the Catwalk Novas in the house. Batman Who Laughs. Okay. Yeah, I watched all kinds of movies. I haven't been to the movies as much, though. I'm going to have to probably go tomorrow. Or maybe I'll wait until next weekend. Next weekend's going to be packed at the theater. Not really. I just know the one song. I really don't listen to him. Obviously, I know Rick Rolled, whatever that is. I know that song. Never Gonna Give You Up. Jeff Buckley, only Hallelujah. I really haven't listened to him enough. But you all can ask me about music. That'd be fun. I need more people, though. And sorry, I kind of, the week I was there, I kind of wasn't active on the chat. What songs do you not recommend? So you can look them up? Is that why? I'll look them up in a minute once I think one of his songs got banned, one of the music videos, but it's over, really stupid reason. That one was. That one's not even that bad. He wears that one suit in the Dope Show that's really freaky. It's like Mystique, kind of. Yeah, he does have great creations. Are you him? I always wonder, are you him? You always bring that up. I need more people. Don't be shy. Even if it's somebody you don't want to see, I need to get going until we get more on here. You can pick two if you want. Grabber? Okay. I did watch that, by the way. I did watch that this weekend. Last week. Because my friend's never seen the Black Phone. So I watched the first one. It's still good. I still like it, but I still have a little bit of problems with the movie. Corey Taylor? Okay. Yeah, I watched a lot of movies. I'll go into detail a little bit. Okay, who else do we have? We're 6 in. Yeah, more than 3 ads at once. Well, I'm sorry. I gotta get my quarter. I have to earn my quarter. So you would put them on there too, if you were me. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I needed it. I haven't had one in like 2 years. So it was good. It's the greatest state in the world. It is the greatest state ever. I can't think of anyone better. No offense to everybody else that lives in other states, probably, but I think DJ's from there. But It does get real hot there, but I would rather have that than snow. I'd take 100-degree any day over snow. Snow is the worst. Okay, then get off. Goodness. I mean, I don't control that stuff, and I don't put any in the middle ever. What's up, Judd? Yeah, I want to go to Texas sometime. I need more people. Oh, yourself? Okay. Do you have a Disney one? Yeah, I should. Yeah, because remember I did that cartoon one, so there should be. I'll just pick the first one I see. How about that? Well, I saw Jack. Let's see if we can find anyone else. And maybe I got rid of some of them. Goofy. We'll put Goofy in. Yeah, he's fun. Let's see. Both on. KO is... We'll leave that on too. Elimination on. Okay. Looks like they added some stuff. I don't know. It seems a little bit more now. Rivalry mode. Yeah. I don't remember that. Maybe they've... Yeah, what in the world? I don't remember that at all. That must be new. I gotta make sure these entrances are off. Are they off or what? Oh, goodness. They've changed that. They constantly change stuff on here. And it makes no... Well, I don't have to worry about entrances. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're pathetic, predictable, like a moth to a flame. What about a generous proposal? Are you in or out? What do you mean? Yeah, I listen to Rob Zombie. He's great. I'm an idiot for looking for entrances. Obviously, there's not going to be any. What a moron. Yeah, I like Rob Zombie. He's really good. You rather have cold... Well, I mean, it's the eye of the beholder. I mean, you know. Cold weather is, yeah, but you don't want snow. I do like the one song Maryland does with someone else. I'll give him credit there. Which one is it? I mean, is it the one with Rob Zombie, Helter Skelter, or... Yeah, I have no control over that. It should just be in the beginning, but who knows? Because sometimes if you play music, they'll take credit for certain ones, or because people have had problems where you're getting multiple ones now and stuff. So I think it's something they're doing. I try not to put any in the middle. It ruins the experience. And I don't care if it would make me another quarter. It doesn't matter. Especially on an episode. Why would you want it in the middle? That'd be terrible. No, I don't listen to Sean. Nah. The one with Falling in Reverse. You mean God is a Weapon? Yeah, that's a great song. That is but that's more of Falling in Reverse. I think Maryland just has a verse, but yeah, that's a good song. I like it. Cold weather can also hurt arthritis. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, it's not really on me. If you see the one in the beginning, yeah. I don't intentionally put it there. I mean, you may miss it, you may not, but besides that, I'm not setting anything after the beginning. Not even the end. Well, it might do the end automatically, but who cares? I mean, it's the end. Everybody's going to be leaving anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's all on them because I've read on like comments and stuff that people are getting mad about it, and then they're like, "What are you talking about? I never put them in there." So it may be something they're doing. What do you think is his most scariest songs? Ooh, I mean, Lunchbox is pretty scary. I don't like Lunchbox. That's one of my least favorites of his. Let me look this up. Now DJ's starting to be curious of the dark side. Scariest Marilyn Manson songs. This is gonna... hope I don't get flagged here. Yeah, some of these songs I don't even know what they're about. What's the... Yeah, I mean, he's got the Antichrist Superstar. So that's pretty bad. Like, people were literally back in like the 90s were scared to death of him, thinking he was like the Antichrist. That's how bad he was. And like churches would literally protest his music and stuff. He was really bad. I like his music. I just don't agree with his religious beliefs. And I probably wouldn't like him in general, but I do think he's very smart outside of religious stuff. His take on politics is smart because he thinks being creative is better, which I agree, because you give more to the world by being creative. So I do agree with him on that. It was great, Styles. It was great. I loved it. And I'll go into... So I went to this theater in Florida, which was amazing. And you had reclining seats. Reclining seats. And it was on Tuesdays, it was only $5 for a ticket. It was amazing. It's the coolest thing ever. It was the coolest thing ever. Who booked this crap? A toddler? No, you did. And he got eliminated by Mr. X? Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, $5 tickets on Tuesday. And yeah, $5 tickets on Tuesday, reclining seats. Why are we not doing this here? Why? The only 6 theaters though, so only 6 movies showing, but that's fine. I mean, you're going to show your best 6 that are going to make you the most money. That's totally fine. But it's like, this is a steal. Why is nobody not doing this? And, it was awesome. I went and saw Scary Movie, the new Scary Movie, and then I've watched up to 3. So I've seen the first 3 Scary Movies. Yeah, $5 for a ticket's good. Up here for a ticket, it can range anywhere from $9 to $14, and on discount day it's like $7. So that's still $2 higher than a discount day, which is ridiculous because I was reclining. I should be having to pay more, but I'm not going to complain. What do you think is the best Fallen in Reverse song? Chemical Prisoner. Definitely. I love that song. That's my favorite Fallen in Reverse, or Raised by the Wolves. I'm a big fan of them. So, and I don't care what people think about Ronnie. I'm not talking about the Iron Taylor. I'm talking about Ronnie Radke. I don't care what they think. He said his stuff or whatever. I don't care. He's an artist, and I go for his music. I don't care what he says in his private life. I separate the art from the artist. I thought Scary Movie was how I thought it. Yeah. Yeah, so I watched it, and I hadn't seen any of the others, and I was told I didn't have to see the others. So I went in and watched it. It was all right. There was some good laughs in it. I went with a group, so that was hilarious. So it made it funnier. If I went alone, I probably wouldn't have laughed as much. And then I went and watched on Paramount Scary Movie 1 through 3, which I thought all 3 were better than 6. But 3 is actually my favorite. Because there's a scene in 3 that just, I die of laughter. It's the funeral scene. I think it's the funniest thing ever. Radke does not give to... Yeah, Radke does not care what you think. I'm curious, are you excited for the Resident Evil... What kind of remake? Volca? What's that? There is one music video where he turned to a werewolf. I watched that. Which one's that? Are you sure it's not Motionless in White? Because they do a song called Werewolf. They turn into werewolves. But you sure it wasn't them? I don't remember. There's probably one where Ronnie Radke does turn into a werewolf. The first 3, I mean. Not better than the first 3? Yeah, I like the first 3 better, but I actually, out of the first 3, I like 2 the least, which is pretty controversial to say. And I just think 3, some of the humor is just hilarious, but number 1 has some good original material, and so does 2. I mean, 6 was funny at times, but I wasn't even going to see it. But the group I was with, they wanted to see it, so I went ahead and watched it. And it was great. I loved it. And what else did I watch? I watched Dust Bunny, Nuremberg. I can never say that name. That was a good movie. But I still need to see Masters and Disclosure Day, maybe. I may go see that. I haven't decided. I want to see Masters. I don't know anything about Masters, but... So the movie theater you went to had reclining seats, man. It was great. It was all... I mean, like, why in the world is the theater with the reclining seats cheaper than the theaters here? It's like, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, there's probably more customers, obviously, because there's more people. So maybe that's the reason. I may have just solved my own problem. But Volcea, yeah, I've never heard of that. Oh, that's Popular Monster. Okay, so he turns into a werewolf. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Song's okay. It's not my favorite song. Resident Evil Vault. Never even heard of this. Oh, you mean Resident Evil 5? They're remaking? Volcano's like a level. No, 14 is not. We're not. When I say $5, Christopher, and $14, we're not counting popcorn and drink. We're counting ticket. A movie ticket. 14's outrageous, I think. But that's after 5 o'clock in, like, certain theaters. But, I mean, there's a lot that are $12 and $13. It's still a lot of money. Okay, yeah, I've noticed it's taken 3 hours because I couldn't edit one time. Do you like the Zombie? Yeah, absolutely. I love Zombify. That's a great song. 14 for a ticket is still not bad, even if you count. If you're not count, are you sure? Well, I mean, I think it's pretty bad. I think that's outrageous. You got to think about it. If I'm going alone, I guess it's not too bad, but I don't know. It's still pretty bad. Because you got to think about it. Popcorn's like $9, and a drink is like $6 or $7. So that's 15. So now we're getting it close to $30 just to go to the movies by yourself. That's not counting anybody else. It's kind of ridiculous, I think. You can do so much with $30. Well, I mean, no, it processes, but you still have your stuff. It's just annoying, especially if you want to edit. It's terrible. Yeah, Radkey does speak the truth. Yep. Mount Rushmore of metal bands? That's really hard because everybody's going to have a different opinion. I mean, I think Metallica's there no matter what. Whether you like them or not, I think they have to be there. Let me look. That's a great question. Mount Rushmore of metal bands. Rather go. I've never been to a drive-thru. I don't know about that. I'd have to go there in order to see it, but Mount Rushmore of metal bands. I gotta look this up. What people think. The Essential Four. Okay, so here we go. And so here's what Google came up with their AI. Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Metallica. So those are like classic metal. Then there's new metal, there's death metal, there's thrash. There's all kinds of subgenres too. So those are the four. And, Black Sabbath for sure. Iron Maiden, Metallica. I could see that. Judas Priest, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. But, I mean, I'm guilty, Styles. I have not listened to it. Matter of fact, I really screwed up when I went on the plane because I only downloaded a couple albums, and you have to have Wi-Fi to download stuff because I don't use Wi-Fi on the plane. And by the way, I'm going to go on a little tirade. Who in the world needs alcohol on a plane? If the plane ride's like 2 hours long, who in the world do you think you are for ordering alcohol? You need it that bad? You can't. I think that's the stupidest thing in the world. It's like, are you that pathetic that you cannot go 2 hours without a drink? It's like, come on. It's like, do you all want a mystery chamber next, or what do you want? You did update it? Like, at least you're giving your reviews right now, Yeah, but I'm not going to see the accuracy until, like, the next day. It'll be inaccurate still. Did you listen to Slipknot on the plane? Yes. But I mainly listened to only a couple artists because, oh, no, you're fine, Christopher. Thank you for dropping by. What do you want a mystery chamber? Hey, Wilku. I still got more. What is this rivalry mode? They just set this up or something? I'll do a mystery chamber and talk to you all. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, we'll do mystery for now. If anybody has any other ideas, just let me know. If you want to see some of the songs I added. Okay. Let's see. Falls count anywhere. 30 seconds. Yeah, we'll just do mystery for now. Yeah, let me see what's on here. I like Good Girls Gone Bad. That's good. We got Krillin and Lex starting things off. Yeah, I haven't heard of half of these. I've heard of Sleeping with Sirens. I've heard of that band, but Drowning Pool. But I would think of Bodies. I've heard of Electric Callboy. Think they're the band that I'm. Oh man, I just clicked something. Are they the one that does Operator? Something like that. I don't know if they're the ones. They might be another band. They do a song with Baby Metal that I like. Or I forget what it's called. I think that's them. Beat Up Blaze. You think Enter Sandman is overplayed? Not really. I mean, I'm not the biggest Metallica fan, but I do like them. I mean, they're like I only like 5 of their songs, but From Whom the Bell Tolls is my favorite of theirs, and then Sandman's good. Enter the Sandman, and One is good, and let me see what else do they have. Metallica songs. Yeah, Fade to Black's good. But yeah, outside of that, I really don't listen to them. One, Enter Sandman, From Whom the Bell Tolls, Fade to Black. There you go. Those are the 5. And I do like Ride the Lightning. Really, besides that, I don't listen to them. Oh, Master of Puppets, yeah. Yeah, but I'm like, usually it's From Whom the Bell Tolls. If I'm going to listen to them, yeah, Rat-a-tat-tat. Yeah, I love that song. That song's awesome. I listened to Burzum. Who's that? Hey, Harvey, what's up? How close are we? How close are we getting? I mean, to getting our winner one, Burzum. Okay. I've never heard of this band. It's Norwegian. Founded by, this is from 1991. I've never heard of this band. I'm going to have to check them out. Huh. It's black metal. There's one band I don't like that's black metal, but it's not this one. I think it's Behemoth. I'm not a big fan of them. I don't know if that's black metal or what you call that. Yeah, Baby Metal's awesome. Yeah. I like Baby Metal. What do you think is the most creepiest metal song? Well, I mean, Sweet Dreams is definitely up there, but that's called industrial rock, I think. I don't think Marilyn Manson's considered metal. I think he's more industrial rock. Like 9 Inch Nails type of rock. Is Marilyn Manson metal? Well, yeah, he's heavily associated with heavy metal, but their music spans multiple subgenres. The band is most accurately classified under industrial metal. Okay, it's not industrial rock, it's industrial metal. So He is metal, but it's a certain subgenre of industrial. Let me see. Industrial metal. Industrial metal is hot, heavy, mechanized fusion of traditional heavy metal and electronic. That's the key. Industrial music. It is like machine-like guitar riffs and programmed drum beats, synthesizers. So that's kind of what it is. Okay. Do you listen to George Ezra? I don't know who that is. ECB are absolutely hilarious. What is that? What's ECB? Oh, electric. Okay. Okay. You meant them. Yeah, they're good. I like them. And who in the world is George Ezra? Never heard of this guy. Yeah, I've never heard of him. My thing's acting up here. I had to refresh because I couldn't see nothing. Okay. He is a singer. Nine more winners. Wow. We're still 9? Crap. Well, I got 3 coming up. I got to do more. I was on vacation, Harvey, so. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if Devin's still here, but oh my goodness. The night everybody was watching the Knicks game where they came back by 29 points. We all went nuts. Everybody went nuts. It was great. Seeing the Spurs and that 7'4", too good at basketball guy lose was the greatest thing ever. Oh, I loved it. They were up by 29. And that crowd went nuts. That was the luckiest win I've ever seen. I mean, that was insane, that game was. And I watched it all. Like, a lot of people came back and was watching the game once the Knicks started making a little bit of a comeback. And it was unbelievable. And they're playing tonight, too. The Knicks are. What is your top 5 favorite metal bands, if you want to name them? Well, Slipknot's number 1. I'd probably put Fallen in Reverse. Marilyn Manson, I'd probably put in my top 5. Motionless in White. And let me look up. What's up, Lee? Metal bands. So those 4 for sure, they're in my top 10 rock bands. I'm looking through. Everybody's going to be subjective on these lists. Like, yeah, I don't know what number 5 is. I want to say System of a Down for me, but I don't know. I feel like they consider ghost metal. I don't consider ghost metal. Ooh, Bad Omens is pretty good, but I wouldn't put them. I'd probably say Bring Me to the Horizon. I really like them. They're a really great band. Love Bring Me to the Horizon. I'd probably put Slipknot at 1. Motionless probably is 2. Fallen in Reverse is 3. Or Marilyn Manson. They can switch up. And number 5 is Bring Me to the Horizon. New York is going to need the National Guard, the military, and the Justice League if New York wins tonight. Well, the good thing is it's in San Antonio. So they might be lucky there. I think it's in San Antonio. Pretty sure it is. But I think the Spurs are going to win tonight. I have not counted out the Spurs yet. But what do you guys want next? Half asleep with all these soccer games in USA, Canada, and Mexico being at horrible times. Yeah, I know. Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel why I don't watch soccer. It's because of that. Because usually they have it in Europe, and then I have to I would have to do what you're doing, and that's why I don't watch soccer, because of that. But yeah, I mean that's definitely rough. And I guess we beat Paraguay last night. I don't know. I didn't even watch it. I saw one of the goals, and that's about it. But answer you, make you a sandwich? No. You go make yourself a sandwich. What do we want, guys? Dumpster? No, I don't want to do dumpster. We need one with multiple people. You want a 20 man? Do you want war games? What do you want? 41 we won. Yeah, I heard Paraguay's not supposed to be that bad though. If only I could find them on a map. That's horrible. That's horrible. That dislike's gonna come from Paraguay. I'm pretty good with geography too. I didn't even know they existed till last year. It's like that's so bad. War games? Okay. Poor Paraguay. And who do we want? You can have two if you want. Oh, okay. We'll do the tag team. Don't worry. The 30th entry. War Games Mystery? Do you guys want to do Mystery? Mystery? Okay, I think we should do Mystery. I like that idea. If you guys want to do Mystery more often, just let me know. Because that's always fun. And I know I'm talking to you all more than I'm paying attention, but that's why I done the live. If we go to live shows on the episodes, I'm afraid I'm going to do that too much and not focus on the actual matches. So that's one of my biggest concerns. Not that that's not good. I mean, I just got to find a way to do it well. Or balance both. Force, yeah, we want them out of the cage. I don't get why we would want them to stay. Okay, let's do this. Who knows what we're going to get? Mystery versus... Well, that's a good idea, too. We might have to do that eventually. But here's the mystery. So, Walter White, Devin, Chucky, and Brandon versus... Looks like the Grabber, One Punch, and Batman. And Goldar. What a team. Mr. 2K will do No, we will not. Yeah, I guess I could be Ken. You know, I like being louder if I'm Ken, though. That's the problem. I'm going to get too loud. By the way, DJ, how many public sandwiches, how many public subs did you think I had? Guess. I was there for 8 days. No. Yeah, technically 8. So, how many out of 8 days do you think I had out of 8 days? How many public subs did I have? Why is Ken so arrogant all the time? That's just who he is. I mean, if Mr. 2K was doing commentary, he'll be bragging about how rich he is. Yeah, and how he stole from everybody and didn't give them what they wanted. Yeah, that sounds about right. And Lee, what soccer games, I gotta ask Lee, what soccer games are you excited for the most? About 5 or 10. That's insane. So these would be footlongs. So I had 5 footlongs in 8 days. Talk about money thrown down the drain, which I shouldn't have done, but I just couldn't resist. I mean, I'm only gonna get them a week. I'm never gonna get them again the whole entire year. So I'm going to go, and I got kind of sick. I'm not going to lie. I had to drink some milk because my stomach got upset from eating all those chicken subs. I had 5. So I did get them on sale. So I saved a lot of money by doing that. But they were only $8. They had a sale for like $8 or something. But yeah, I had 5. So 5 footlongs is insane for a week. That's just really bad for you. You should not do that. But like I said, I'm not going to get any the next couple weeks. So that's really going to stink. Well, the rest of the year I'm not going to get any. So I had to go all out. And they have great popcorn too, DJ. Oh, God, I hate them. I hate that I can't have them here. They have great popcorn, $2, and you get like tons of popcorn, and it's really good. Download me or else, no. Styles, you have Publix too, don't you? It's like everybody in the South gets Publix. I don't get it. It's unfair. It's not right. Yeah, you have them too? I thought you did. You probably get a Martin's. What's that? Yeah, your popcorn's amazing at Publix. I mean, it's like almost $3, and it's like delicious. It's popped out of a popper, and just watching it be popped is it's like Mona Lisa. I mean, it is like, I wish I could have brought bags on the plane with me. I should have just smuggled bags of popcorn on the plane. There's 104 games. My goodness, that's another reason why I don't watch soccer. A lot of rubbish matches. Because here's more teams. 48, in fact. Too saturated with poor sides. Money ruining soccer. I mean, I don't find soccer boring. It's just the schedule. I just cannot keep up with that. But and shouldn't they have a World Cup every year? Wouldn't that be cooler? If you had the World Cup every year instead of every 4 years. Okay, so Team Grabber wins. And we'll do the tag team next, so I want everybody to think of a tag team for each person. So Martin's is a grocery store? Yeah, I don't have that. The chain that I have, I despise. So I hate going there. It's like rush hour traffic 24/7. I've never seen so many people try to get food in my life. They'll go every second of the day. There's no way to beat them. I hate going to the grocery store. And my biggest regret last year was not getting Walmart Plus so they could just deliver my groceries. I would rather pay extra than deal with those people. I like Walmart. It's the other grocery store I'm talking about. I like their popcorn. Yeah, I tried their popcorn chicken. It's good. It's not great, but it's good. Okay, what do we want next? We're doing the tag team. That's right. Yeah, get your teams ready if you know it already. We're going to do a 4-way tag. We can do an Inferno next. I could put Styles up against somebody. Who do you all want? You get 2 each. You can have 2 each. Lee, Styles, Brandon. And if I have to, I'll pick. I know this was probably not the best day to do this on. Grabber and Mysterio. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Grabber and a mysterious person. So you don't know who you're going to get. Blob and Conquest, that's a good team. Anybody else want a team? I mean, I don't want it to... Okay, we got hockey here, still cool. Conquest. Let's do Art and Penny. Okay, we can change it. Got plenty of time. Homelander and Mystery. So I'm going to go in order. Art. Oh, crap. And Pennywise. That's a good team. So we're going to do Nova's team and Hawkeyes since they were first. Pennywise. Goldberg. Oh, you picked Goldberg. Of course you did. Okay, I'll let it go. I mean, I got enough for now. So, of course, Hawkeye had to put Goldberg in. I'll let it slide this time. Ugh. I hope you lose, Hawkeye. I'm sorry. I hope you lose. Because that guy needs to be stopped at all cost. Watch him win. And Ed. Okay. And Homelander and Mystery. Okay. No, do not put Goldberg in. I can't stand him. I like when he got in Matt Riddle's face. I'm not a big fan of Matt Riddle, but I love that. That's the only thing Matt Riddle did that I ever liked. When he mouthed off Goldberg and Goldberg confronted him or something. Like, come on, man. I don't know what that incident was about, but it was so awesome. He was probably mad that that Goldberg just walked in, used the toilet, and got a title shot. It's like it's what he does. That's why I can't stand him. Okay. No, do not put Goldberg in every single match. Please. Phew. Riddle can't keep his mouth shut. Yeah. I'm going to take this off. What do you all want to talk about? I mean, like I said, I mainly went swimming the whole time I was at around Tampa. But I like I said, I do like it. I do like going to Florida. It is my favorite place. Oh, who we have as teams? Crap. Penguin is one of the randoms. And who's the other one? Is it Conquest? I don't think I can pull that back up. Crap. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Yeah, my vacation was great. I just got back today. I was on the plane for 4 hours today. So, but I don't feel that tired. The airport had me worried a little bit because you probably know how airports can be, but it was a cakewalk. I worried like all week long about, navigating Tampa's airport, and it was the coolest airport ever and a cakewalk. Like, and there's even a giant flamingo in the airport, which is cool. I don't know what his name is, but Logan Paul is out. Yeah, I saw he got hurt. Yeah. Oh, his name's Phoebe. He's a 21-foot tall art sculpture of a pink flamingo. Okay. Yeah, I took a picture of Phoebe, so. I'm going to have Phoebe eat Mr. 2K. I'm going to send Phoebe to Mr. 2K's house so Phoebe could eat him. Yeah, but I needed a vacation. I mean, it was like 2 years, and it's been 3 since I've been to Florida. So I haven't flown since 2023. But I don't mind flying because, my mom was scared to death. And I told her that, there's a 1 in 30 million chance that you crash. I like those odds. I really do. I like those odds. It's like winning the lottery almost. Like, you're pretty good. When I went to go see my cousin, oh my God. Yes, I heard Dallas is bad. I heard Dallas is bad and Atlanta is bad. Take another vacation. Blaze, I'm going to send you to Atlanta airport. You probably think your gate is the garbage. Blaze would go to an airport bathroom and think his gate's in there. He would think the stalls are the gates. Ronnie, is Dallas the worst airport you've been to? How about you go eat some country's garbage food, Blaze? The worst airport I've been to is Orlando. I never want to go to Orlando again. That was terrible. But that was also my first time flying as an adult, so I probably could handle it now. But it's still, I heard it's still not as good as Tampa. Tampa's way better. Yeah, I heard Dallas is bad. It's the layovers that are the worst. Oh, wow. Wow. Actually, one of the worst airports, but it's not navigating, is my airport. Well, wait a second. I think, oh, okay. My bad. I looked that up wrong. I looked up the worst airports here, and obviously there's only 2. So, or 3. So, okay. So, Newark? Liberty? What is that? Where's that at? Dallas is up there, though. Yeah, Dallas is known as one of the worst airports. But did you watch Terrifier 3? I mean, I could. But no, it depends, because there was a movie I wanted to watch on the plane, but, you know, it was beside 2 women and the movie had nudity, so I really didn't want to watch it. Like 2 elderly women. Like, yeah. That would have been weird. So it just depends on who's beside of me. If there's nobody beside of me, I'm not going to care as much. Have you been to Hungry Jack's? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm looking at the worst airport. Well, Charlotte's up there. Wow. It's because you don't want to walk. That's why Charlotte's up there. People don't want to walk anymore. They want to be just carried everywhere they go. That's why Charlotte's up there. It's not a bad airport. I've been to Charlotte. You have to walk everywhere you go, though. And JFK is known as one of the complex multi-terminal layouts. Yeah, that's in New York, I believe. But Newark Liberty, that's known as the worst one. Ronald Reagan National Airport, that's in D.C. And Dallas is also one of the worst airports. Wow. A lot of people say Charlotte, though, because they have to... Charlotte has been the root cause of many missed flights for me. That's what somebody on Reddit said. I would definitely watch the Black Phone on the plane. Hungry Jack's is Australia's version of Burger King. I'd probably like it then. Yeah, so you're from Australia, aren't you? Yeah, I probably will never go there. It's just too far. It's like on the other side, like we're on opposite ends. Charlotte may not be the worst, but it has gone downhill more than any other airport. Wow. Everybody hates Charlotte. See, I always thought Atlanta was the worst. But maybe I'm wrong. Miami International's up there. Everybody's saying Charlotte. Wow. It's because you all don't want to walk. You got to walk for your flight. like it's good exercise. Oh, a police officer came by your house? Goodness. What happened? Did he think you were Walter White? Hey, Ronnie, I don't know if you heard me, but what is Dallas the worst airport you've been to? No, I just wear headphones. I listen to whatever I want, but because Ronnie, I was reading Dallas is ranked in the top 5 worst airports to navigate. Don Myers married an Australian. Oh, cool. Okay, you're from. That's cool. How many hours are you ahead of me? Or before me? I don't know what time you're on. Talking of airports, have you seen the Lane Lowers film from 1995? It's mainly set in the Maine area. No, I've never seen that. I've never been to Maine either. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking up worst airports because I was one. I thought Atlanta was terrible, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, this guy's saying Orlando's the worst. Okay. Yeah, it's the worst. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. When I looked it up, it said it's top 5 worst. A lot of people don't like Charlotte either. I don't have a problem with Charlotte, but if you have a 45-minute layover, you are done at Charlotte. So, it depends. I mean, it depends. I mean, you could be. I've had to run in Charlotte. So maybe it's not a good thing based on the Stephen King story. Oh, okay. Who's her husband? How tall was the Joshua character from 19? He's probably short, actually. He shouldn't be that big. Basically, what happens... with the police officer was someone's car got broken into a hotel, and their black suitcase was stolen, and their luggage had an air tag. So why did he knock on your door? Yeah, why would he knock on your door? Like, what? Did you steal his case? like that doesn't make sense. That's like that one time I had the police knock on when I was a kid. I had the police knock on my door, and they literally just had like a search, like a search thing or a arrest warrant or something. And then I was like, oh, he lives next door, because they were after some guy, and I knew he lived next door, but it's like, that was scary. It was like they knocked like 2 a.m. It freaked me out. Thought it was someone gonna kill me or something. Yeah, he's probably short. I'd say 6'2", at the highest. I mean, oh my goodness, they won? Oh, of course they did. Oh, hockey, really? You had to put... I knew it would happen. I called it. I called that he would won. That he won. So, Lee, what games are you most excited for on soccer? They said that they were picking up the tag at my house, so he came to search, and he didn't find anything. Oh my God, he find anything? We think they were picking up my cat's air tag. What? Hey Styles, I'm gonna put you in an inferno. That sounds shady as crap. Like, I would not let them in my house. They could plant something on you. None in particular? Who are you rooting for? I mean, you're rooting for Scotland, right? Are they in the World Cup? And 2 days after that, there was a black suitcase in front of our neighbor's house. What in the world? What is going on where you live? I would say 6'2" or lower. He's short. He's one of the smallest guys. He's supposed to be wimpy because he's more of like a hitman like. Well, not like a hitman. Like, he's just good with guns. He's not like physically strong. He's probably mentally strong a little bit. I don't know. He's different on the game than the book, because the book he's more of a kind of like a warlord that's a teenager, so he's not that strong. He's like in high school. He's a high schooler. But he poses a major threat to some of the main characters. But he's not like tough at all without his weapons. But I mean, he's different on the game, so you can make him however you want. But if I was you, I'd make him like less than 6'2". Yeah, I think he did too. Part of the Dark Angel story. Cool. Yeah, let's put Styles in a mystery inferno, and then we'll figure the rest out. And 2 days after, okay, I was going to wait till later to talk to you about it, but I thought I would share. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's crazy, though. I mean, I don't know if I'd let him search the place. I'd ask for a warrant. But, I mean, if your mom's fine with it, then go ahead and let him. But I'm telling you, there's been times I've seen videos where cops have planted stuff in people's cars. But that's one bad apple, really, or a couple bad apples. But that one guy in Florida, he was putting all kinds of drugs in people's cars and having them arrested. So I'd be afraid to have a cop in my house without a warrant. But at the same time, it looks bad if you... I don't know really what to say. I mean, Robbie's been going on a kidnapping spree? Right. Who's Styles facing at WrestlePalooza? More like WrestlePaloozer. Oh, it's revenge. Okay. Let's go. This is going to be fun. He just came in and looked in my room. And why did he look in your room? It's like, I don't get it. Like, you wouldn't take anything. Like, why would he think? Did he look in anybody else's houses? It's like, that's weird. And who knows, was he even a cop? I mean, I get his name and badge number. Like, when I went to high school and stuff, they didn't teach me nothing except for in civics. In civics, what do you mean you took some blood? What happened? Yeah, he would have to prove it. Yeah, but like in high school, we were taught in civics that you have rights and you gotta like they need to have a warrant or never let someone search your car without a warrant or without the canine sniffing or whatever. It's just, all it takes is one bad cop. That's all it takes. I mean, most of them are good. I don't care what people say, but all it takes is one bad one. Alert's a hard time on Yeah, when's that coming out? I'm going to have to look into it. See what I get done tomorrow, because I just got back. But I know everybody's wondering what the heck's going on with that. He said it was coming from my room, and he was a cop, and there was a real cop car, and he was in uniform. Okay. Well, I mean, he didn't do nothing, so that's good. So maybe he just thought, I don't know why he thought you would have it. I don't know what to tell you, because if you tell him no, that doesn't look good also. Like, it's just a double-edged sword, but at the same time, you don't know what this is really about either. I don't know. It's just weird. I definitely watch every move he makes. I wouldn't, leave him in a room alone. Yeah, I know you respect cops. I do too, but like I said, there's bad ones. There is bad ones. And all it takes is one. I knew this guy I went to college with. He had a truck that was a low truck, kind of drags. And a lot of drug dealers apparently have these I forget what they're called. They're like trucks that are low on the ground. And they pulled him over. This guy who obviously isn't a drug dealer. And they searched his truck everywhere. And he didn't have nothing. But still, he should have knew that he had the right to resist a search. But it may be different in your state too. But I figured in your state they just let crime go, knowing how they work. And you agree with me on that, so. Yeah, you and Lurtz is going to be fun. I mean, and we could do this on Monday Night Mike, too. We can have fun with you and Lurtz. You were in the room with him? No, that's good. So you watched everything he did, but it's still an odd situation. That's really odd. I just hope they never knock on my door, because I don't want to not let them in. But at the same time, I'm so paranoid about, they just, I respect them and all, but they just have too much power. And they could just, all it takes is one bad one. But I respect them, yeah. I mean, I couldn't do that job. That's a difficult job, and the hours are difficult, and the pay's not, you're underpaid, of course. So, what's up, Red Dragon? How's it going? Who is your must-listen-to playlist, Mike? Do you have particular artists you play all the time? That's a great question. I've been listening to a lot of Sleep Token. Love Sleep Token right now. What else? Motionless in White's another. They're always on my playlist. Ice Nine Kills. Slipknot. Kendrick Lamar. Which is rap, but he's always on the playlist. I listen to a lot more rock than rap. But yeah, I know you wouldn't, but I was just telling you, I wouldn't let him in alone. I'd be watching him like a hawk. But I doubt he would just do that to you randomly. But that's weird. You said the suitcase was found on in the neighbor's yard? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I respect them, but I don't trust them. Not all of them. Like, I knew this one. I mean, I knew this one cop. And, you know, I didn't have a lot of money at the time, and he bought me a sandwich. It was like... Well, I wouldn't say I didn't have enough money to eat, but, like, he actually offered to buy me a sandwich at work. And because his wife worked there, or his fiance. And he bought us both sandwiches, so that was cool. And that guy was a good guy. But, you know, I don't pay attention to it, hockey. I really don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me, but I just do not get all this slang stuff. I didn't touch it. I saw it there the next morning. I don't know if they found it. I don't know if you should have told them about it. And Styles beats Revenge. Plum's not going to be happy about this. Hey, Ronnie, did you see who's going to be the next villain in the Batman 2? Did you all see who's going to be the villain? Which was a big surprise. And pretty crazy casting, too. Okay, we need to move on and do something else here. I'm not going to be on here too long because, yeah, Styles wins. What else do we want? What do you guys want next? You want the 20-man? You want a chamber again? Or over the top? 8-man or special ref? That's an option. Yeah, we could do both. Let's do a 20-man, but I need people participating big in this. Let's do the 20-man. Then we'll see where we're at. We'll probably do... well, what do we want to do? Like, I have 3 different ones. So... You know what? We'll until we figure it out, we'll do Mr. 2K. Let's do Mr. 2K versus In the Inferno. I still don't know what this rivalry mode is. It's weird. Oh, versus Mystery. Yeah, who's going to punish Mr. 2K? Phew. So, Mr. 2K versus Waluigi. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can show him. I think it's similar to the one that you have already, though. There's a few different, but we might want to wait until the next random one. Lee, are you down for a 20-man next? Because I'm going to do a 20-man if I have a couple people participating after this is over. What did I do in Florida? I stayed at my friend's house, and I went swimming a lot. And I did go to the movies. I went to a cool theater, and I went out to eat a lot. And that's about it. I'm not a beach person. I would rather swim in a swimming pool than go down by the beach. There's nothing that special about a beach. And just for me, I would rather be in a swimming pool with nobody around me that I don't know. I mean, send me. Also, have you ever paid for anything online? CC bill. What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, I might do a 20-man next if we can get multiple people involved. And then I might call it a night after. So, just depends. You know, I miss talking to everybody. I mean, been over a week. But not that the roster list you sent me only had 100. Maybe it did. I may have to send another one. Why is Mr. 2K that small? Where he makes Waluigi look like an Andre? It's insane. Look at this. Put him in the garbage where he belongs. Yeah, what's CC bill? I don't know what that is. Ah, Blaze, the UK doesn't want you. Have you never been to Florida? Have you never been to Florida? Oh my goodness, it's the best state ever. I like North Carolina too. I like that. Virginia's good too. Okay, cool. CC Bill is an online payment method I was asked to use to purchase something online from America. Well, I wouldn't know because since I live in America, I've never really had to use that. But, I mean, let me look it up. Let me do the research. But what is CC Bill usually used for? CC Bill is a secure global online payment processing platform. It is used by merchants to process one-time and recurring subscription payments for digital content, online communities, and software. Yeah, that sounds, I mean, it sounds legit. But I don't know. You signed up for an online subscription or digital service that use CC Bill. I've never heard of this, but it looks legit. No, I've never used it because, yeah, Florida's awesome. I've never been to Disney. I've been to Universal. I used to live in North Carolina. Have you never been to Florida, Ronnie? You've been a lot. You've probably been to more states than I have. I wouldn't mind going to Texas. That's one that I could go to. I mean, still, I just don't like going over a day's drive anywhere from my house. I know Florida's like pretty good amount. Yeah, that was too easy. Yeah, we're gonna do the 20-man. Went to Disney 19 years ago. Wow. Yeah, I don't like. I would go there, but like, I hate crowds, so it's kind of like pointless. I would love to go back to Universal Studios. I mean, that's fun. But I don't like roller coasters and I don't like lines. So I've been to Universal Studios Hollywood. Okay, but that's in California. You haven't been to Florida yet. You got to go there, man. You got to go there. And I do Tampa. I wouldn't go to Miami or anything. Miami's supposed to be crazy. People drive crazy too in Miami. I go to Disney every Wow. Okay, let me pick the first one, and then we'll start the 20-man up. I'm going to pick somebody I really want. I'm going to try to pick somebody I haven't seen yet. I'm going to pick Harambe. Okay. Go ahead and have people prepared while I do this. This may be the last one I do. Just, we'll see. I've never been to either one of those. Blaze, do you live in Disneyland or Disney World? That's funny. There shouldn't be anything wrong with the voice. It's coming up. The game's coming up too. So. Okay, Fox McCloud. Who else do we want? Cell? Chicago. I've never been to Chicago. Heard it's pretty crazy. Hank, Homer. I'm going to give you a couple, and if I can't find, if nobody else says anything, and Art. Okay, I'll get the other one. Okay, who else do we want? Did we get Cell? We got Cell. Leon Kennedy and Frieza. Okay. No Goldberg. No, he's banned. He already won tonight, too. He's not going to win again. Both of the DJs? Okay. Goofy? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll send you it, but there is some subs on there, and just keep that in mind because I don't want them in one of your rumbles because yours is more dedicated to the characters. Yeah, you can pick as many as you want. I mean, just 2 at a time, maybe. You have Kenny. Let's do Ryu and Ken. Yeah, I did add some, Lee. It looks like I added some of the Batman ones. Kenny, Quagmire, and James. Yeah, pick 2 more if you want. I mean, I don't know when we're gonna get there. Yeah, he is back. This is the best version too. Quagmire. Or it's always Glenn. I can't stand him. The only reason I keep him on is because he's a great creation by Lucas. I hate Quagmire. He gets on my nerves. James from Team Rocket. Okay. Madman Mars, yes. The one, the only. Goofy and Donald, yeah, I like them better than Mickey. Gambit, okay. Yeah, I'll have to send you this list, Lee. I got some other ones I got to work on first. I do have one of yours done. I got one on private. Cobra Commander, okay. Mickey. Had Solomon Grundy, one of my 15 men in a sub competition in 19. Wow, that was a long time ago. Yeah, we don't have him no longer on 19. Okay, Nightmare Foxy is the last one. So. Okay, we're going to go from here. Michelangelo. Yeah, I think he's a lot of people's favorites. Okay. Yeah, I added Solomon Grundy after the Batman Rumble. After that was over, I added him. And I'm going to have to work on some more. I know Mitchell wants one. I don't know who else wanted one. It's been a while. Right now, the only ones that I don't have a lot left. I have one Vita I got to finish up. That's almost done. And I got a random one. And I got a Lee one. And I got Snowy. So, I only have 4 private right now. So I got to work on some. And of course I didn't do anything while obviously I can't bring my Xbox. So because I'm not bringing a $650 console on a plane. First of all, they probably wouldn't let me. It'd probably break the way they throw the luggage around and stuff. Or how it swings on the carry-on. I never get luggage. I usually just do carry-on. And why does that mouse own a dog? I don't know. I put Quagmire in just to mess with you, of course. And depending what I do tomorrow, I might be back Monday with Monday Night Mike. I don't know yet. It just depends. I'm going to have to see what happens tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. I had to answer a call. I created Mickey Mouse. Blaze has a new tag team partner. Who's his new tag team partner? Let me guess, Barista Batista. That's his new tag team partner. That's the best character. Whoever came up with that is just a genius. He's an absolute genius. Whoever created that. Like, I love you. Whoever created that. Barista Batista. That's the funniest thing ever. It's between that and the Ramen Noodle Man. Did my mom call you again? Yeah, sure. Because she never loved you, Blaze. That's why. Leonardo is one of my favorites. Yeah, it's between, for me, it's Raphael or Michelangelo. Donatello's definitely last. Donatello is definitely dead last for me. I do not like, and I'm not big on Leonardo either, but Raphael and Michelangelo are my favorites. Donatello's dead last. He's more the tech guy. I don't like the tech guys. His partner's name is Slash. Okay. What company is this one? Did you put any Game of Trash characters on this? I don't think so. I've had actually trouble getting them this year. The only ones I could get are the females. I've had really trouble getting the male characters. Whether it be the unlockables, I just don't have unlocked, or they're not good. There hasn't been a really good selection of thrones of what I've seen so far. Now, I haven't been on there in a couple weeks, but I had Daenerys and Cersei, but I couldn't even get a good Jon. So no, I don't think I have any on this account. Okay, I'll see you later, man. Might watch the game tonight. I want to see the Spurs lose, but I don't think they're gonna lose. I don't think they're gonna go home that easy. I would love to see them lose, though. How do I know? I have telekinesis. I have Professor X abilities. I know everything. I know everything, Blaze. I know what you eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Blaze. Game of Thrones will never be good. That's funny because everybody seems to like it. Look at it created the reaction community that showed it. The reaction community wouldn't have existed for a while without it. Because everybody was reacting to that show. That's what started it all, because the Red Wedding started all those crazy reactions. It's kind of one of the biggest shows ever, culture-wise. Because, like, when they first started doing, like, when people were reacting to TV shows, it was always Game of Thrones. That was the one that everyone reacted to, and that's how they got big. So some of those people were pulling 200,000, you know. I'll see you later, Hawkey. You had raisins for breakfast. That's what you eat, Blaze. You eat raisins. Have you watched House and Dragon? Yeah, it hasn't come on yet, but I've seen the first 2 seasons and it is excellent. It could be better than Thrones. I have to see how many seasons there are and how it plays out. Because Thrones, the reason why Thrones isn't the greatest show of all time is because its final 2 seasons, including its last season, it just did not stick the landing at all. That's the biggest problem. And season 5's not even great on Thrones, but seasons 1 through 4 and 6 are peak television. This is some of the best television you can watch, but you got to be consistent. And it's not a consistent show, so it can't be the greatest show ever. A consistent show would be Breaking Bad's the most consistent show. It's perfect. Besides the Fly episode. The Fly episode's terrible. Why will they waste their time reacting to that piece of... Well, here's why, DJ. It has shocking moments. And when you have people reacting to shocking moments, more people are going to watch. So... that's why. I mean, there's so many crazy death scenes and shocking betrayals throughout the show, and people like to see people react to that. Like the Red Wedding's one of the most horrifying moments in TV. And what happened was, oh yeah, call me a nerd all you want, Blaze. What happened was like these people that read the books set up a camcorder of like their wife or their husband watching the show when the Red Wedding happens. And it's the most shocking thing because it's just, you never see it coming if you haven't read the books. And they got the reactions, and I mean, when they did those reactions, they were on late night TV and everything. That's how big it was. But the Red Wedding's one of the craziest reactions there is on a show. Because it's one of the craziest scenes ever. But it has multiple death scenes that are crazy and just all kinds of stuff. So people love that. People like to be shocked and just like outsmarted. Because usually you see things coming. But sometimes it's great when you don't know, you get what you least expect. Is the Lord of the Rings ripoff? Nah. It's way different. Oh, yeah, God is a Weapon's a great song. That is a great song. Here comes DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ. I remember that Lil Wayne song. That was crazy. For some reason, today my voice is just like dry, very dry. I think it's where I've been on the plane or something. I don't know. Hope I'm not getting sick. That's all I need. Oh, nice counter by Gambit. That's nice. I didn't know we were allowed to have ourselves. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I got you on here. But yeah, that's fine. I try not to put a lot on there because I don't want to, have people say, hey, I don't know who this guy is and all that stuff because, if they're new watching or something. So I just put a handful, the people that are on here. I don't put anyone that, doesn't show up. So I kept some of you all on there. Oh, man, Gambit with a nice kick. What will be your top favorite Slipknot songs? Like 10 of them. Oh, okay, that's awesome. So 10 Slipknot songs. Snuff, Sick, Disaster Piece. Okay, let's see what else. There's so many good ones. That's why I'm trying to really think through. Eyeless. Wait and Bleed. I'm going to go for one that nobody would say. The Virus of Life. I really like that song. That sounds like a scary song. You talk about creepy songs earlier. The Virus of Life by Slipknot is pretty creepy. Before I forget, I would put it 7. But this is not in order. Custer is a good one. All Out of Life and Nero Forte. There's 10. Well, then you got the negative one. The negative one's pretty good too. So I might switch out one of those for the negative one because negative one's just a great song. But yeah, I mean, I like tons of their songs. But their best, and then, well, there's People Equal You Know What. That's a great one, too. Yeah, that one's in the top 10. So I'd have to switch that one out, too. So, Snuff, Sick, Disaster Piece, People Equal, The Virus of Life, Negative One, All Out of Life, Wait and Bleed, Eyeless. Trying to think of there's just so many. But I don't know what my favorite is. Snuff is not like a Slipknot song. It's so slow. Like, it's almost like, because the lead singer of Slipknot, is Corey Taylor. He does 2 bands. He has Stone Sour and Slipknot. And Stone Sour sounds like Snuff. The song Snuff by Slipknot sounds like a Stone Sour song. So that song Snuff, I really don't like. It is a Slipknot song, but it doesn't sound like one. I even like someone like Ronnie who hates yelling and screaming in songs could enjoy Snuff. I mean, it's a good song. And I'm not talking about chewing tobacco. Okay? Can't believe they're having a UFC event on the front lawn of the White. Yes! It's nuts. It's nuts. I was thinking about watching it, but I don't have Paramount, so I probably won't watch it. That's insane, though. And, you know, I actually don't mind that. That's one thing I don't mind. So, because I like UFC. And that's just a crazy idea. But I'm going to do an Inferno to close off. Who wants to be in an Inferno match? Then we're going to call it I probably told everybody already that I was leaving, but I'll do one more. Who wants to be on an Inferno? Yeah, Duality's good. You're not getting one. DJ's not in charge. That Judge Guilt Trip is. Does Ronnie want a Inferno match? Yeah. Okay, Devin calls dibs. So, hey, Devin. I was talking about the Knicks game. That 29-point comeback, which was amazing. And I was with a group of people, and we were all yelling like, "Oh my God!" because it was nuts. That was a great game. Okay, Devin versus Mystery, and then I might call it a night after. We'll see. I might give both Devin and Ronnie a Mystery Inferno. Then I'll call it a night. Knicks game was nuts. And I hope they win tonight. I want to see the Spurs cry themselves to sleep. All Slender Man. Ronnie, isn't that your favorite movie, Slender Man? That's supposed to be terrible. That movie is. Can you imagine Blaze in the Slender Man game? That would be insane. He'd get killed easily. Yeah, I'll put you in one. I don't know how far ahead I am of you all. That's the problem. I don't think I'm that far. Yeah, I'll put you in one next. Yeah, DJ, listen to some of Slipknot's music. I mean, Snuff is not an explicit song. I highly recommend that one. It's also very soft, not heavy metal, just soft rock. No, that's awesome, DJ. Now you're getting into rock music a little bit. Yeah, listen to Snuff. It's not a hard rock song. It's a very acoustic, really good song. The video's kind of freaky, but I still, if you know what the video means, then you would have to know what the song's about, because there's a meaning to the song. Slender Man is... the games are not stupid, but the movie is, definitely. That's a stupid movie. Devin might make the Slender Man burn. I should be fired. I'm going to add Blaze. I need to at least put him on Monday night, Mike. If I do it this week. I don't know if I'm going to. I might have company, so... Oh, that's a... Oh, yeah. That song. Ooh, I do not want to listen to that song ever again. No, 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 no. Never again. Don't listen to that one, DJ. Do not. I can never listen to that song again. Oh, my God. The instrumental's good. Don't listen to those lyrics, though. Kind of, I really don't like that song. I don't consider Kiss heavy metal. There's rock. Like, it's weird though, because what do we consider heavy metal? Because Sabbath is considered heavy metal. Yeah, Def Leppard's okay. I like Photograph and Pour Some Sugar. But that's about it. Oh, come on, Devin. You don't put tacks outside the ring. Oh, man. He timed that perfectly. Slender Man did. I've never even heard that song. Huh. I've never heard of that song in my life. Oh, yeah. That song does mess with your mind. I will never listen to that song again. Do not listen to that song, DJ. I'm telling you, do not. Like, I'm not even, like, kidding. No, no, no. Def Leppard's cool. It's what Devin's saying. Don't listen to that. Yeah, Black Sabbath's good. Yeah, well, so I like Billy Idol, and I also think that Rebel Yell by Billy Idol is one of the greatest rock songs of all time. It is in, like, if we're going classical rock, Rebel Yell is in the top 10 easily for me. I think it's one of the best rock songs ever. But, like, overall of Billy Idol, I only like a couple of his songs. But Rebel Yell is one of the greatest songs ever. I love that song. So if we're talking classical rock, like top 10, like, I'm not in order, but Bohemian Rebel Yell, Free Bird, Back in Black. What's the other classical rock? Let me look up classical rock now. Alice Cooper's okay. It's not my favorite. Let me see. Classical rock. I put Another One Bites the Dust. I put 2 Queen songs in there. Best classical rock songs. Hotel California is really good. I don't like the meaning of it, but it's a really good song. I'm looking up some of the best. Yeah, Freebird's in there definitely. Freebird's great. Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody has Stairway to Heaven. I don't love that song. Here's the top 100 rock songs. Yeah, some of these I just think are overrated. I think Bad Moon Rising's good, but it's not top 10. I like it, though. I'm looking at some of the ones that are wrecking. Surrender's good, too. I like that. More Than a Feeling. That might be up there. Boston. Yeah, Queen has got 2 in the top 10 for me. Don't Fear the Reaper's top 10. Yeah, I love that one. That's a top 10. Yeah, these other songs. I'd probably put Kickstart My Heart. I cannot stand Motley Crue, but I love that song. Kickstart My Heart is good. Yeah, Hotel California is a classic. It's just a Satanist song, though. But Kickstart My Heart, I hate Motley Crue. I can't stand them. But I love that song. Like, I just cannot stand them as a band. Yeah, CCR had great songs. Yeah, Sweet Child of Mine is the most overrated rock song ever, in my opinion. Oh, Devin lost. Wow. Okay, we're going to have Ronnie go, and then we're going to call it a night. Yeah, Bad Moon Rising's a great song. And Have You Ever Seen the Rain is good. I like that one, too. Okay, so last one, Iron Taylor. And then I am going to call it a night and relax because I've been at it all day. And if it's someone really weak, look, it's Halloween Havoc. So that's cool. Favorite Def Leppard song? Yeah, I did. Well, it's between Photograph and... Okay, it's Danny Phantom versus Iron Taylor. It's between Photograph and Pour Some Sugar. Definitely. I don't know which one's better. I like them both really good, but I don't like the rest of Def Leppard songs. I just like their hits. Well, it smells. Well, I'm looking at another, like they're putting Nirvana in classic rock. I don't consider them. I consider them grunge. Like, when do we call it metal? When do we call it classic? But AI overview, the top 10 rock songs, Stairway to Heaven, which I'm not a big fan of. Bohemian Rhapsody, which I agree. Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, absolutely not. I agree with my dad, that is drug music. I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Hotel California, I could make that argument. Back in Black, yes, I agree. Freebird, I agree. Sweet Child of Mine, absolutely not. It's the most overrated song ever. Oh yeah, I know who they are. Yeah, they're good. I listen to stuff my dad has listened to, so he listens to a lot of classical rock. I'm looking through people's lists. I mean, do we consider Radiohead classic rock? I mean, they're 90s. I don't. I mean, they're rock, but maybe this is just a rock. Yeah, it looks like a rock list. I'm going to have to make a top 10 list. That's what I'm going to have to do. Classic. Yeah, Aerosmith's definitely classic. They're not heavy at all. When we go to heavy, we're talking Iron Maiden and probably up. Iron Maiden, Megadeth, Metallica. That's when we're starting to get to the heavy side. They're more metal. And but even Black Sabbath, they consider them a metal band. And I just do not understand, but what do I know? And a lot of people will hate me because I'm not a big fan of the Beatles. Yeah, Aerosmith's definitely classic. But Dude Looks Like a Lady is terrible. It's a horrible song. Yeah, Kiss is classic, definitely. Like, anything that's below the 80s is definitely classic. And most of the 80s is classic. It's when we get to Metallica, like 90s, late 80s, Iron Maiden, that's when we shift to metal. But they consider Sabbath heavy metal, so I don't know. Like, everybody considers them heavy metal. It's not just an opinion. They're like the first metal band, almost. Yeah, heavy metal started like in the 70s, but I recognize it as like Metallica and Megadeth and Judas Priest and stuff. Bangles is a good rock? Not my favorite. Yeah, Sweet Child of Mine's the most annoying song ever. I agree, DJ. It's the most overrated and annoying song. Guns N' Roses is the most overrated band ever. They have like a couple, like I like Welcome to the Jungle, and and Paradise City's okay, but like I hate Civil War. I hate their version on. I hate Knocking on Heaven's Door by them. I don't. Yeah, I hate Poison. Oh my God. Yeah. Now Styles is right. I hate everything. But you had to bring Poison up. Oh my God. They're the worst. I just don't like Bret Michaels. I hate Talk Dirty to Me. I hate that song so much. And I hate Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate that song. And right when I said that, Ronnie said that's one of his favorites. Nah, I'm just not a fan of poison. I'd rather drink poison than listen to poison. That's probably one of my least favorite bands. Actually, I don't know. Iron Taylor escapes Danny Phantom. I haven't heard Don't Cry. I'm kind of just like a hater. And Iron wins. He burns Danny Phantom alive. Poor Danny. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night now. Yeah, that Bret Michaels Love show was the worst thing I've ever watched in my life. That's like the worst show ever. Definitely. The Rock of Love, oh my God. And Flavor of Love, all those shows were terrible. But I'm going to call it a night. I don't know if we have UFC fights on tonight. There's a lot of stuff on. We got NBA on. World Cup is on. UFC on the White House lawn. I mean, I might have to watch that. I'm sorry. That's that. I just got to see how that plays out. But anyway, I will catch you all later. Thank you all for dropping by. It's been a while, and hopefully I'll have some more people in here next time. But it was a lot of fun. I always have fun on here. Wish we had more tonight, but there's just so much going on too. So I will see you all later. Thank you all for showing up and all the music questions. I had a lot of music questions tonight, but that's cool. It's something I usually don't really get into a lot, but I could talk music all day. But you know, some of my opinions are probably not loved, but hey, it's my opinion. I mean, you have yours, I have mine. So, but anyway, I will see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by, and maybe we'll be back Monday or Tuesday, one of the two. I will not be here tomorrow, but I'll see you all later. I don't, Marquise, I do not create, but I would love to see Nancy Downs. I definitely would love to see Nancy Downs. I'm sure Candyman's on there. I'll try to find him for you. But I'm going to go ahead and head off of here. But yeah, I would love to see Nancy Downs again. Definitely. See ya.